will use... There you go. For once, the bridge is actually on my side. Holy crap. Thought it would never happen. Hopefully he's not in his jumping phase right now. Jumping? That's not jumping. That's jumping. Run, 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 run. A wave of hazard.
Use this.
Where were you earlier, Ada? I don't want to sound ungrateful, but also, did you have to drop it right there? Like, was that part of the plan? Fun fact, you can just use a regular RPG on him. It actually has a different graphical effect, though.
Sorry, Leon.
Lore shot.
Hand it over.
Ada, you do know what this is.
Of course the glass file survived multiple shots and explosions in a frickin' RPG. And of course she's able to dive down into a helicopter.
I'll take good care of it.
Ada!
Gotta go. If I were you, I'd get off this island too.
She really pushed it.
You could have waited a minute.
Better get a move on. See you around.
But you want someone to be that stupid, Valerian?
Very cute.
Like, I'm sorry, Leon's a moron. Oh, whatever, let's get out of here. We win, yeah, kinda. 100,000 pesetas, which is not bad, actually. God, we were really low on ammo towards the end there, weren't we? My goodness. I know, right? Leon's like, she's sexy. I must marry her. She has no other character traits that I'm aware of. Don't misunderstand. Ada has a character. He doesn't know that.
Leon.
We have to get off this island now. It's gonna blow any minute.
It's gonna what?
Explode. Because why wouldn't Sadler, who is a Bond villain, we've discussed this, lace his entire island with explosives? That's just duh. I have no memory of that, Valerian, but I believe you. You're definitely not lying to me. Maybe. Okay, you're totally lying to me. Cutting you off. 2 puppies a day, no more.
Sweetheart.
Double weed. Think about how many explosives would be needed to move that much rock.
I know. Just hold on.
That would be a really funny break when... Or like there's this one zombie that's just like, "Rrrr, trip, and that's the cable. None of it works. Well, I'm glad Jesse's mask isn't here, because I think this is getting a negative. I'll debate it.
Ashley!
Like, you ever play one of those games where you're allowed to, you know, use whatever materials to make things, right? Like a builder game. Imagine a game where you just make a whole base out of C4. Merchant is fine. He just teleported out.
Let's go home.
Sounds like a great idea. Mission accomplished. Right, Leon?
Not quite. I still have to get you home safe.
So, after you take me back to my place, how about we do some, overtime?
Sorry.
Somehow I knew you'd say that, but it doesn't hurt to ask, you know? So, who was that woman anyway?
My god, her eyelashes are terrifying.
Come on, tell me.
She's like a part of me I can't let go. Let's leave it at that.
Oh, so she's hot. Does that mean you don't think I'm hot, Leon? That's not what I said. Yeah, they're fake PNGs. You can actually see the outline where the transparency isn't being applied. Oh, okay. We can finally give all the negatives. Whew! You know, I gotta be real. I think Leon might be a little better off with Wesker than with Ada. No, I agree, Geludo, and that's kind of the problem, really. It should have been cheesy, or ridiculous, or awesome, or horrifying, or something, right? Instead, it's just kind of there. Don't mistake me, though. From a gameplay access, I actually do like that last boss fight. There's quite a few different ways to work through that fight. Lots of different options, both in the set, the arena, and in just the weapons you have to deal with him. And you actually can just straight up kill him before she tosses you the RPG. I mean, good luck, but it is something you can do. Narratively, honestly, it's not a bad ending so much as it is a boring ending, and, well, you know me. I believe it, Walker. Ignore his head just kind of dangling from his neck there. I hope so, Valerian, but thank you for reminding me to take a drink. Paul Mercier as Leon Kennedy. Where's the... Are you not going to listen to the list of the voice actor for the Merchant? Anyways, he also voices the Merchant. I was just making the joke there. Listen, Valerian. At some point in time, I'm going to take over the world. And then you're going to have a choice between having a job and not having a job. But yes, it is less annoying than Max Payne 2. Even though the controls are much worse. All the story beats I had jotted down. Sorry, no overtime. This game is protected under the law by the Raccoon Police Department.
Hunnigan, is that you?
Finally, the line's jack-free.
Hey, Hunnigan, no glasses.
Forget the glasses. What's the status of the mission?
I've rescued the subject. We're returning home.
You did it, Leon.
Thanks. You know you're kind of cute without those glasses. Give me your number when I get back.
May I remind you that you're still on duty?
Story of my life.
You just had... I want to punch you. I think the score is going to bear that out, Hazardous. Granted, I haven't reviewed, like, many of them, but still. We killed 690 people. I mean, honestly, Huntington would be better than Ada. But honestly, anything would be better than Ada. Hang on, we might have one more thing. Let me finish my notes here really quick. Give me a moment. That's a good point, Caroline Noise. Whoa, 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 whoa. Dang it, this stupid keyboard. That'll be an interesting one, Valerian, because I'm pretty sure tomorrow we're playing Tales from the Borderlands, which should be a bit of a thing. It's also kind of an experiment for me, because we'll be testing if we can review a game like that. Like, we've already reviewed, so technically Ace Attorney was the test for the Telltale Games reviews, but we'll see what we think of that. It is also the first and only Telltale game I've allowed on the list so far. So, yeah. That's not the typewriter. Is the typewriter the second playthrough? I actually don't remember. We are going to go and grab a save, of course. But we never reviewed it, Hazardous. We've played almost all of them. Ah, okay, well. So, there it is. I've been wondering where the hell these are. So, there's the Mercenaries. It's a mode. Moving on. Let's do Assignment Ada, which I have played, and Separate Ways, which I have not. We've got to show off our stomach. It is mandatory that any woman shows off her belly button. Exactly, Geludo. Also, probably the best Telltale game in general.
Not yet.
Some kind of trouble?
Sadler. He knows.
Ah. Your extraction chopper will pick you up at the rendezvous point as planned.
I'll be there.
Mission objective. Collect 5 Plaga samples and head towards the rendezvous point. Alright, so we've got, what do we got here? We got some weird guns, that's what we got. The game finally forced me to use the TMP. You win, game. Listen, I find a woman's stomach extremely sexy. I will freely admit that. But it is hysterical to me how common the bury your midriff trope is. Like that is the go-to. I see that more than I see cleavage. I mean, up until Resident Evil 5, Wesker was pretty legit. I actually rather enjoyed him as a character, unironically. And in 5, he's ridiculous. Funny, but, you know, ridiculous. I mean, let's be honest, he's salvaged in 5 by the voice actor. I've already said that, I stand by. I'm actually not 100% sure I've beaten this either. I did look it up to kind of remind myself. It's like, okay, yeah, no, I've played this, but you just killed your own people there, so thank you for that. Oh, wow, we're already dead. Holy shkamoly. Okay, that didn't take long. Yeah, the one I haven't played because it just wasn't on the GameCube version at all. Oh yeah, no, Douglas is legit. He's awesome. He's the kind of person I want working on a project someday. You know, one of my projects. Game. Game. There you go. He's like, tapped! Oh gosh, excuse me. Like, if your abs are bulletproof, sure, wear whatever, I don't care. But, you know... Like, if you're Power Girl, you can afford that. You're invincible. Well, or at least the next best thing to it. I love the one time they tried to justify the boob window for Power Girl in-universe. Like, really? Really? No, you did it because she has a gigantic chest and she's hot. At least admit it. It's a shame, because Power Girl is actually pretty awesome. As a character, I mean. But then again, I feel that way about several female characters who are dressed up in ways that I would say aren't sexy as an attempt to make them sexy. I can name 2 characters right off the top of my head like that. 7 of 9 from Voyager, and T'Pol from Enterprise. Ooh, let's go and pop this. They're both excellent characters played by excellent actresses who happen to be running around in skin-tight clothing. So, yay. And we're dead. I don't know, the older I get, the less prudish I get, as weird as that probably sounds. Because probably it's just winding me down at a certain point. It's like, okay, fine, whatever. She's sexy, I get it, cool. That's nice. But, like, what continues and has never stopped bothering me is when they do it and they try to come up with some really stupid excuse for it. I'm totally not going to mention a Metal Gear Solid 5 character or anything like that, but you get the idea. There it is. To my knowledge, Voyager never justified the catsuit, which is almost weirder. No excuse whatsoever. It's just, yeah, she's in a catsuit. And yeah, I know that sounds like I can't make up my mind, but honestly, it is kind of weird, isn't it? Welcome to the crew. Here, put this on. Why? Now, we know why Solid Snake wears his catsuit. It's because he's freaking hot. But... oh my god. But, I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, snake, right. I can't remember. I was gonna say something about why he's wearing a catsuit other than, you know, gotta show off that ass, and I can't remember it right now. Really? Really, Walker? Okay, fine, whatever. That sucks, but whatever. Where are these stupid temples? Now, I don't think I can even think of an example of this in fiction. I have, however, seen in real life sometimes where people, actually mostly men, but also women, will wear something extremely skin-tight specifically because what they're going for... not skin-tight, that's the wrong word. What the hell was that, Ada? They'll wear something that's effectively a catsuit because what they want is the maximum amount of mobility, right? You know, they want to not have anything get in the way of their movement whatsoever, so there's no excess material. But it can't actually, in those cases, it can't actually be literally skin-tight because then you can't move, right? So it's got to be elastic, but it's got to be right there snug to the skin. And yeah, the unitard, exactly. And again, I usually see that in guys, but it's a thing. Oh yeah, professional cyclist is actually one of the things I was thinking of. Actually, back when my dad used to do that. I think so, Don Crow? I'm not sure. Yeah, I've seen it in martial arts as well. I've seen it in swimmers. I've seen it in some racing drivers, too. You get the idea. Well, we never get to show off the Punisher. That's not a good showcasing of the Punisher, but, yeah, there it is. Yes, Ned Flanders. Sexy, sexy Flanders. You just have to remember, whenever you're going in a dive, all you have to do is wear nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Oh, shoot. I can't believe I lived through that. Kind of bored, and I haven't even found any of these things yet. Yeah, Troy had absolutely no excuse whatsoever. So granted, it's not like 7 had an excuse, but, you know. I mean, we know exactly what Troy's excuse was. Marina Sirtis has been quite open about it. Who said, hey, you need to wear this because you're the sex appeal. Which just proves that whoever made her wear that has no fashion sense at all. Like, I'm sorry. I don't actually particularly find Marina Sirtis attractive, personally, physically. But she looked way better in the uniform. Then again, I also think the same way about Mercenaries, and I can name a few other characters, including 7 of 9. And I've already said this about Enterprise. You remember when T'Pol actually had her actual outfit, which is the robes? Those look awesome on her. Why didn't they just go with that? You want her to not be part of the crew because she's not a part of the crew. Okay, sure, that makes a degree of sense. Put her in her frickin' Vulcan robes. There's even an undersuit for when she goes on missions, for God's sakes. But no, nope. Gotta have a catsuit. It's very important. It's legally mandated to have a catsuit. Sorry, I'm rant off. I will admit this is actually a relatively complex issue that doesn't really have a super good solution. That being said, there is actually one solution that I am astonished more TV shows don't take. I agree, Saval looked great in those robes. I wouldn't mind wearing those robes. Hey, 1 sample of 5. So here's the solution, right? You ready for this? This is mind-blowing. So you can be sitting down, okay? Hire Marina Sirtis as the actress. Cool. Say, hey, would you like to wear the normal uniform, or is there something else you'd like to wear that you think would be appropriate for your character to wear? Marina Sirtis says, whatever she says, done! Oh, geez. Let's do this. Let's switch back to the Punisher. Need to start chewing through that ammo a little bit. I know what you're thinking. Maybe she's not familiar enough with the character before she's actually started portraying it. Okay, that's valid. So put her in a uniform. And after a while, if the actress says, hey, I think, for whatever reason, Troy should wear this instead, then she could bring it up to the producers who actually have a brain and are not Rick Berman, and then you could change her uniform or outfit to whatever it is that has been chosen. Done. I actually cannot stand the jumpsuits in Enterprise. I think they look awful and baggy and poorly constructed. Yes, I understand they're practical. I really don't care. They look terrible. Yeah, exactly, Kira White Noise. That was a pretty late change, too, when they swapped them. Would you stop eating arrows? They're not good for you. Then again, my favorite uniform is what's usually referred to as the Wrath of Khan uniform. What the hell do I know? You know, the movie form. Yes, I did, Don Crow. Exactly, Hazard. See, you're getting it. Like, this isn't just me ranting off the top of my head. This is something I've considered. Because someday I really hope to do live-action television myself. I'll probably never get to. But, you know, someday it'd be nice to, and I do like to have prep work done in my head for those kind of things. So, like, for example, let's say I hire Bragwin, and mid-season 2, she's like, hey, Laura. And I'm like, yeah, what's up? She's like, well, you remember that episode that's coming up where this happens, and this episode's coming after that where that happens? And because you're the one writing this story, there's a lot of continuity involved, so all these events lean into each other. I'm like, yeah, what's up? It's just like, well, I think it would be appropriate if I start doing this with my appearance because of that. And then we would talk it out and debate it, and honestly, I'd probably lean her way because it's her choice. Boom, done. Bam! Not hard to do. You punish her for being penetrating. That is the benefit of the Punisher right there. It's got a decent clip size, too. And And yes, I have. One of these days I need to actually sit down and listen to that new, that podcast they have going. Yeah, I don't know how upgraded this thing is, but it's got a decent mag size. Delta Flyers, that's it, Delta Flyers. It's a shame they couldn't have waited, or rather done it earlier back when I was, you know, covering all of Voyager, because I'm not redoing that. Until I have infinite power, of course. Then I'm going to do it in an awesome fashion. I will admit that I shouldn't comment on the Mulgrew stuff, because Mulgrew is one of those actors that... They're a good actor. You know, she is a wonderful actress. She does a great job with her roles. I'm not sure I would like that person in real life. And there's several like that, you know. There's several actors or actresses where it's just like, yeah, you do a good job. Can you just leave it that way? And never, yeah, just over there, thank you. I mean, I have to Jesse's Mask, but I really don't want to. Can I play Mercenaries single player? Well, yeah, Valerian. I mean, plenty of actors and actresses are just jackasses. I'm not talking about people who are actually legitimately terrible human beings like Alan Bowen. So, you know, that would be awful. Oh, well, okay. No, we're gonna do it. Jesse's Mask. I just never liked it, and, I mean, I don't know, I don't have anything else to add to that, I suppose. I was kind of hoping to get on to the one thing I haven't played, but we'll do that last. Frakes is, by every account, really cool off-camera. In fact, he's one of 2 actors on Trek that is just universally cool off-camera. The other one, if you're wondering, is Tim Russ. Interesting to note, both of them are jokesters. I don't understand your question, FMA Aylward. Like, I've talked extensively about the Janeway must be right thing, and the main way that was coming from was that was an executive mandate that the captain, whoever the captain is, always has to be right. Which is stupidity and nonsense, but let's not get into that. It was made worse in Voyager. So if you pay attention, the captain is right thing also bleeds into TNG here and there. Not always, but it is there, it is present, and Picard is more often right than he is wrong. It's easier to buy there because A, Patrick Stewart, and B, he's been a captain for 20 freaking years. But, as Ross points out, even Picard was wrong several times. And I'm not even talking about Sisko, who was wrong many times. But by contrast, they really came down heavily on Janeway because she's a woman, and we can't possibly have anyone questioning her authority. And the same people who did that wrote Archer, and I don't actually know why they decided to write Archer like Janeway. Like, I have no information on that other than just creative stagnancy. But in all cases, it was absolutely an executive mandate. There's evidence on top of evidence on top of evidence about this. I know I've shared this at least once. There's this wonderful quote about one of the women who was trying out to be Janeway. One of the actresses who was trying out for the role. And she was like, well, I need to, you know, I'm hesitant about this thing because, you know, this is a very big decision. And I'm not sure I should do this. And the producer came down on her hard like, no, you must always be right. I'm exaggerating only slightly. Was Kirk always right? No. Favorite Resident Evil hero? Claire. Yeah, even Kirk, who I remind you, his primary character trait is being the hero, who avoids moral dilemmas by finding a third option as his shtick, is nevertheless a fairly flawed character, and that was true even back in TOS, never mind the movies. Huh. What do you know? Well, don't worry, in the Trek rewrite, Archer's wrong plenty. In fact, so one of the things we've had to do, well, I've had to do since writing, is I've had to try and introduce situations where Archer is right, because it's a little bit too easy to make him wrong all the time, and have his crew, you know, bolster him up, and he can't be wrong all the time. You know, that's the opposite problem, right? Hang on a second. Does this music have to play this entire time? Hey, look, it's the... I have to actually carry these things. Anyway, sorry. I think the executives made the decision because that's how they saw themselves. Oh! No. I don't think they're smart enough to do that. And I don't mean that as an insult, I mean that as a statement of fact. I don't think it would have even occurred to them to do that. Really. Oh, that's bad. Ah, that's not what I meant to do at all. Oh, Jesus. Just healed. Okay. There you Well, Venters, I've decided to finally kill myself in the only way I could. With adorableness! Sorry. Where am I going? Left. That's the only way, apparently. You gotta have adorableness. I mean, come on. Aw, I can't kill them with the crane game? Aw. Sadness. But yeah, no, I agree, Valerian. And again, the problem is he can't be wrong all the time, because he's got to have at least some qualifications for being up there. Let me phrase this differently. I know that it was kind of a thing for a lot of human society, and totally isn't a thing now, where someone who is an absolutely ridiculously incompetent moron will be, promoted just because they're connected. I would like to think that by the time Enterprise starts, which I remind you is 80 years after they had their Vulcan moment, that humanity has gotten to the point where, oh yeah, we're going to pick our man and the person who pushes our political agenda as the captain, but at least he has a brain, right? Like, at least he has a degree of competency. I've also been trying to write situations where things go wrong in a way that he never could have predicted. Because he's the first, right? Like you were saying, he is the first one up there. He's just trying to figure all this stuff out. Exactly, Geludo. Archer can't be wrong all the time. Now, that being said, I am trying very hard to build an arc for him, so that he kind of slowly builds up to be a more, frankly, competent character as he goes. So I liked Reed in the show, which is a damn shame, because so far I haven't written a single Reed episode. I probably will at some point. We're dying horribly. We're about to die and give up on this mode, honestly, because I'm just really not having fun with this. Yep, there it is. Alright, so anyway, so that's that mode. Nothing really interesting about it, so we're done. Moving on. Let's do Mercenaries mode. I think I have like 5... that's strange. 5 Hoshi episodes? Something like this? I can't even remember. There's a few. Hoshi's kind of drifted up to being one of the big 3 without me even really meaning for her to, because I have to. She's the diplomat. She is... So, one of the things we've done is we've added a new role. You know how there's like the science person, there's the engineer, and there's the security officer. We've added a new role, the diplomat. And that role is going to be present in all the shows. Hoshi is the diplomat. She's actually the one who establishes this concept, this standard, all the way back when Starfleet was really getting started. Troy, for example, will not be the counselor. She will be the diplomat of the Enterprise D. Mercenaries. Yeah, exactly, FML word. Archer was supposed to be the diplomat. Ha ha ha. Voyager isn't going to get a diplomat for reasons I don't want to spoil right now. I mean, it might. I don't know. I mean, okay, I suppose I can spoil this. So, one of the things we're doing in Voyager is we've got our main cast members, right? And there's like the 6 or whatever there. And then we're going to fill out about 20 or so other people. And those are going to be recurring characters. They're not going to be one-offs or red shirts. But we're kind of mix and matching them because it doesn't really matter until we get to Voyager who's what, if that makes any sense. So one of those will probably be the diplomat, assuming Voyager even has a diplomat, which they might not because they're initial mission. You get the idea. D Space Nine, well, they're definitely getting a diplomat because we've completely rewritten how the occupation, or rather how the Federation reacted to the occupation. All right, Jesse's Mask. I've got a task for you. I've got homework. Argue me down from a negative for assignment Ada. Because that was just the island area, again, with Ada, with a smaller briefcase, with less options, with less everything. Running around, gathering treasure things, and then leaving. It's kind of thrown together. Oh, the Federation is an active... participant is the wrong word. The Federation very much throws a huge amount of weight behind ending the occupation, let me put it that way. Lay it on me, Jesse's Mask. You know me. Truth. I don't want to be too positive or too negative. But I have played through Assignment Ada. I don't think I've finished it. So... By contrast, to put this into contrast, I know this is unfair, but you remember the optional modes in RE2R? You remember escaping as Hunk? That was awesome. In fact, if you remember, I did that several times on camera because I just wanted to try it again. It's like, yeah! Oh, I can do it, I can do it! Hell, I made a chordance of that song because I loved that mode so much. So let's try out Mercenaries. Maybe Mercenaries will work for me this time. Who knows? Let's do it. We're gonna play as Hunk! We can't play as Hunk. Why can't we play as Hunk? Okay, okay, whatever. Let's do the village. Alright, let's do it. Already this is better. You know why? 2-minute timer. I know that sounds weird, but I tend to agree with exactly what was just said on camera, or on chat. The biggest problem I was having with Ada can be boiled down to it was boring. I was not into that at all. And it could just drag on, too. As it already was. Yeah, it's Horde mode. Horde mode with the timer. I'm with it. Get a high score. Even have a really obvious kill indicator. Oh shoot! Oh shoot! That's okay. That's okay. Where's my camera? Oh god. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. Please? Okay, hang on. Surely I have... I do... Oh my god, okay. So I think we can all safely say that this is the best thing to... I'm sorry, I'm just being a troll. I apologize, Plutonian. I have enjoyed some very good Horde modes in my time. Mass Effect 3. Oh. Hello. But, yeah. I'm just gonna chill for a minute. Don't mind me. I don't think I got a 4-star rating here, but that's okay. I even have a shotgun? I do have a shotgun. Oh, God. And there we go. With 1 second to spare. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, let's try that again. I was trying to shoot the shotgun, and for just a split second, I forgot you have to aim to shoot, which I know sounds strange, but like in most games, there's a shoot from the hip option, right? And so I went to shoot from the hip, and you physically cannot do that in this game. It doesn't work that way. So, whoops. If you're wondering why I was just standing there doing nothing, it was because I was mashing the fire button. Oh. SMRT, that is for me. No. Don't come after me in this extremely... don't come through the window. That's just rude! Come on, surely there's more people. More than 2. More than 2. Come on. More than 3. Please. Fine. Whatever. Whatever. Oh, my combo. Oh, I didn't know they could even do that in this one. how I'm scoring much less this time, too, now that I'm living. Damn it, game. Oh, whatever. Terrible score. What the heck's a melee Jesse's mask? Yeah, let's try that again. Alright, let's do this. A little more this time. Oh, she lived. You lived. How dare you?
¡Te voy a hacer picadillo! ¡Cógedlo! ¡Te voy a matar!
You weren't using that anyways, so honestly, you should thank me. I heard that. That's actually funny. Yeah, we're done. Damn it. Whatever. Still 1 star. Man, I suck. One more try. Well, I was halfway there until I died at the 1 second mark last time. Let's see. Like this. I was trying to get this last time, and then I got interrupted by the guy because I'm an idiot. God damn it, you lived! You committed the cardinal sin. These people. Stop living. I hear it. Two of them. Of course he lived. Yep. Don't mind me. It's coming through, ma'am. By the way, your sister's prettier than you. Bye. They were hungry for it, too. Actually. See? Oh god, run. Oh god. Ah, wrong way. Might just wait this one out. Make sure I don't die, you know. Listen, ma'am. She wanted to kill it at the end there. We didn't make 4. We didn't unlock a new character, but we did a lot better, which is the goal. Now, thankfully, I do happen to know how this works, so I can just go ahead and give this a pause right now. Plus the gameplay, Mercenary mode. Now to go look at that giant donation. You probably thought I didn't notice it, and you probably thought you were just gonna get me killed, and you were wrong! Thank you very, very much, Ross. I do always appreciate that support. Thank you so, so much. Unfortunately, I more or less can't do that because the next time I'll be able to get to the grocery store is Sunday. But you didn't say what you want to actually put that towards. So I've never played this at all. This is new to me.
Separate ways. The only reason I've taken on this mission is to get closer to my own objective. No matter what happens, I can't let anyone figure that out. Of course, hiding in the shadows isn't my style. I'll have to reveal myself to him and offer advice once in a while.
Yeah, that is some awful resolution.
No vamos. ¡Ah, qué madre!
Aw. case you forgot what kind of game this was.
So I see you've managed to arrive at the village on time.
Yes, but nobody remembered to roll out my red carpet.
The villagers there are all being controlled. They automatically attack any intruders. Ring the church bell. That should quiet them down for a while.
Sounds like they're good, obedient boys and girls.
Unfortunately, time is not a luxury we have. Gather as much information as you can about the parasites and finish off this little tour.
Chapter 1. Ring the church bell. Whenever you're ready. Okay, there we go. Okay, go. Okay. There. God. Where the hell am I? Alright.
Detrás de ti, imbécil.
What? Oh, that's right. I did actually put it towards Tangled. Although I wish you'd stop putting money towards Tangled. You put too much money towards Tangled. Well, you see, Ada has an extremely powerful weapon on her side. She has the power of plot. Also, at least she's wearing an actual freaking dress, unlike a stupid cat suit, like we were just talking about. No, seriously, we were just talking about this. You know why Ada's wearing a dress? Because she looks good in it. That's it. That's it. That's the full answer. There's nothing else going on here. I absolutely can, Sierra Mike.
¡Bloqueale el paso!
God, those cutscenes look terrible.
Te voy a hacer picadillo.
We need more people for that, Ross.
¡Detrás de ti, imbécil!
Oh, I guess I'm just gonna let Leon die. How do I get through this stupid door? Because I actually don't know how to get through this door. Oh. I'll do. Got it. I don't think they... Oh, I see what your question is, Trax. I'm sorry. I don't know, about 690, give or take.
Te voy a hacer picadillo, imbécil.
She did have a knife the whole time. What the heck?
Detrás de ti, imbécil.
I mean, she moves around like that. What more do you need to know? was looking for a place where I could climb up, but I should have known that she wouldn't do that.
Welcome. Got a selection of
You're not
good
gonna-
things on sale, stranger. What are
I'm not
you
gonna ask
selling?
any questions about why I'm here or what I'm doing. You're just
What are you buying?
that's a lot of expensive stuff I do not have the money
Come
for.
back any time.
A couple, Plutonia, but not that many, no. Mostly in the Krauser fight. I don't know about you, but I always put cobras in my boxes. Nothing else, just cobras. I just leave them in there. They don't starve to death or get out or anything. They just sit there and wait. Very polite. No wonder I never got the green gem as... Well, actually, I did. No wonder I never got the other green gem? I don't know. Hello. Excuse me, I need to go through here. Here. Excuse me. Depends. Are we talking alongside everything else, Trahexia, or just like instead of? There's the red gem. And that's why Leon never got the red gem, is because I got it. Excuse me. Excuse me. Not interested, thank you. Okay. Excuse me. Excuse me. Rude, these people. Just because you live in a barn doesn't mean you don't get manners. Thank you very much. That was right. What do you know? Can I help you? Listen, knockback does not exist within this universe. She's got a dress, okay? And the dress comes with 15% anti-knockback. It's kind of built into it. Okay. So where's the hookshot prompt? Well, Leon can get that later. I would say exactly as bad, Trahexia. I don't know. Alright, listen. I'm tired of this music playing, so I need you to die. And you probably think that's harsh, and if so, you've never worked in retail during the holiday season. You will absolutely kill someone to make the music stop. Round up a bit faster. Here, come here. Come here. Come here with your shadow that's hovering in the air. For Christ's sakes, do you mind? Done? There's nobody aggro to me right now. Yeah, they're all dead. Still hearing the Christmas music. God damn it. I'm leaning pretty heavily towards it, Walker. This is really, 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 really repetitive music. Like, Breath of Fire 2 is impressed by this music repetitiveness. What in the crap is this nonsense? The rest of the game didn't have this problem at all. Whatever. Goodness sakes. Someone's just playing the drums. Absolutely do, Disco. I definitely know what that is. I have definitely heard of that before. Absolutely 100%. Can I help you?
¡Detrás de ti, imbécil!
Might have those here, Disco? I don't know. Or at least the music changed. Something weird, but, you know, it's different. You know, between Ada and Leon, we kill a lot of people here, don't we? I'm glad this isn't actually timed, by the way, because Leon would be turbo dead by now if it was. Oh yeah, sorry, people. We all know Spanish people aren't real people. Oh, he didn't like that. Allow me to respond in kind. Oh, right. Sorry. Europeans. My bad. I forgot Spain was part of Europe. The other side of the Pacific, Ross. Well, that's New York.
Oh, la campana. Es hora de rezar. Tenemos que irnos. Lord Sattler.
You're welcome, Leon. Sorry it took me so long.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
Yes.
Here's what I know so far. Osmond Sadler's cult is known as Los Illuminados. They've resurrected some sort of parasitic organism they call Las Plagas. That's all my organization knows for sure, though Sadler's occult activities seem worthy of investigation. The Salazar family, Castellans for generations, possessed the ability to control Las Plagas. The organization's hypothesis is that a unique frequency of sonic wave, sensed only by the parasites, is used to control them. The same principle used in dog whistles. This was inferred through the analysis of a tissue sample we retrieved. The tissue contained an organ presumably used for sensing sound waves. I've seen cult members carrying ceremonial rods, and I wonder if they emit these sounds. Of course, this is purely theoretical. The organization needs samples of the parasite to confirm or disprove these theories. That is the main objective of my mission, and the only way to prove my loyalty to the organization. The opening moves in this chess game have been played. There's no turning back now.
And there's the... It's everything that she just said out loud, so okay, that's cool. Yeah, sure. Chapter 2. Turbo Death.
We have an irregularity. The researcher we planted has been discovered by the Illuminados.
You must be talking about that vagrant Spaniard. So where is he now?
He's held captive in an abandoned house located northeast of the village. Until he recovers the sample, we can't let him die.
You don't need to remind me. Luis Serra. And I thought I was high maintenance.
Excuse me, I'm pretty sure that I've heard from Leon that his name is Lewis. mean, Wesker has to wear his sunglasses, otherwise, you know.
Welcome.
The pink eye
Got a
gets worse.
selection of good things on sale. What are you selling? What are you buying?
God, I cannot afford anything.
Come back anytime.
Total opposite of this way. So I'm going to regret asking this. What's a himbo? Ah.
¡Un forastero! Detrás de ti, imbécil.
I really don't have time for you. Lewis! It's like, my name isn't... That was that. It's me.
Detrás de ti, imbécil. ¡Un forastero!
Right side, and we're good. It's okay, we got away from the drums. We're okay.
¡Sos cerdo! ¡Agárralo! ¡Te voy a hacer picadillo!
Did she just run through all of us? Yes, sir, she did. Why didn't you stop her? Well, you see, sir, I pointed out her location to my fellows so that they would know to attack her. So clearly it's their fault for not actually knowing her wily ways of her incredible strategy of moving between us and completely ignoring us as if we're not even there. Oh my god. Left to right. Yeah, I just said go ahead, Lo, and I figured that was enough. I mean, that's all I'm hired to do, honestly, sir. I like how the camera just doesn't know what to make of this terrain. It's like, listen, Leon has joined the fishes with being... Is he even in any future Resident Evil games? I mean, obviously I haven't played past 5, so I don't know. Is she in any past 5? He's in 6. Okay, that's an interesting choice. Let me guess, we're gonna put him in the stupid thing. So they're both in 6. Do they finally make up, or get together, or much, much better, they finally stop being together? And Ada's like, look, Leon, you're cute, but I'm secretly pure evil. It's like, oh, okay. And he should just, like, it's okay, I know it's not really you. It can change you. You can join the light side, Ada. I just shot a guy in the nuts. Yes, but I do that all the time. Oh, right. Oh, I think I hit that right. Oh, yeah, I totally did. That was gonna be a little trickier. Me. Pro tip: don't throw dynamite in short area like that.
Rápido! Maldita sea.
Luis. And someone else who's definitely not Leon. I have to go all the way back. I was just... okay, fine. Yeah, I haven't played 6 at all. In fact, I have to be honest, I get 6 in Revelations, and I think Revelations 2 all kind of confused with each other. Like, I'm sure there's other, you know, things there, but that's all I got. Okay, that's what I thought. I feel like I just went this way.
¡Agárrenlo!
That's actually pretty cool, Petunia. But again, I just no experience with any of them, so... The only one I know is 7, because 7 is really distinct. And obviously 8 for the same reason. Oh, that was a necklace for Leon. Oh, right, Leon's already been through at this point, so that makes sense. Never mind. It's evil that lives within the house. Because the first Resident Evil was set in the mansion, right? That's kind of it, really. By the way, I'm actually just slightly disappointed. I was really hoping there'd be news sometime today or yesterday about the fact that, you know, the long-rumored Resident Evil 4 remake that they've been talking about for like a couple of years at this point. But alas, none of that. Wow, he can turn really fast when I'm not controlling him. I agree with that, Geludo. In fact, I said that just yesterday. This game could use a remaster, which I'm 100% in favor of, but I don't actually think it needs a remake.
Hay un rumor que hay un extranjero entre nosotros.
Nuestro jefe se curará de la rata. Y si la plaga es mucho mejor que la nuestra.
Tienes razón, es un hombre.
You carry the same blood as us, it seems. Nevertheless, you're an outsider. Just remember, if you become unpleasant to our eyes, you'll face severe consequences.
Honestly, Mr. Ed, I'd probably embrace the Bond silliness more. As we've pointed out, part of the problem is the game isn't actually an action game.
Blood.
¡Ni un paso más! ¡Cógelo! ¡Te cogí! ¡Allí está!
And she's dead.
¡Te cogí! ¡Allí!
Head low. Right, so my hand wasn't on the mouse for that. You nicked me, asshole. Just for that, I'm gonna run by you. I'm gonna run by you so hard. Yeah, whatever. Peace.
¡Un forastero!
Well, you see, Don Crow, it's very important for the ritual. I don't know why. But it's very important. I mean, of all the things you can accuse of Los Eliminados, having a brain is quite literally not one of those things.
Got a selection of good.
Perhaps using those brains. Oh, I have no money.
Come back anytime.
That's okay. I got this. Hello. Yeah, they have one brain between them. Total. She's back! Now she's got a crummy necklace. What you need to do, Who Girl, is offer, you know, at your next convention, hey, who would like a plushie of Dr. Salvador? Or the Chainsaw Woman? And they'll be like, oh, you know, that sounds like a great idea. And then, you know, just make one extra, you know. You only need the one, right? You got it, Don Crow. What game is Deadly Premonition again? Remind me. Listen, Andity. She wanted a nice necklace, and, well, we've been talking about how little brain they have between them. So... there's only so much they can do, alright? It was shiny. She's wearing something shiny. That are Coke bottles, and, well, those are already taken by her sisters. Right. Thank you, Cubic. I remember that one. I remember being very hesitant to add it to the list. Which one's Deadly Premonition, then? See you around, Walker. Have a good one. Yeah, what's Deadly Premonition? Because that's what I thought Deadly Premonition is, and one of the reasons I was hesitant about adding to the list. Like, I remember having that, be like, what? That? Alright, I guess.
Welcome. Got a selection of good. What are you selling?
That sounds terrible, Plutonia.
Is that all? Thank you. What are you buying? Come back anytime.
There's no save music. It's just, What's Evil Within? Because I have 3 things that are popping into my mind when you say Evil Within. And I haven't played any of them. So I guess the answer is no matter what. But how familiar I am with them depends on which of them they are. Believe it or not, that doesn't narrow it down. Ah, the Dream World one. Okay, yep. No, I have not. And I think I actually flat out said no to that one being added to the list. Because no thank you. Alright, what do you want me to do, game? You want me to go through the doors I literally cannot go through? No, you want me to go over there. Why do you... Okay. I mean, I don't like horror in general, Luke. So, strike number 1. Dream World messed upness, strike number 2. And I'm not going to have anything to say about it, so it would pretty much just be a review at that point, which is fine, but honestly, no thank you. I've got 700 other games to review. As I have said several times, and in every Patreon monthly post for the last year at this point, we're currently in the era of it's harder to add games to the list than any other era.
Mercy!
The list is quite large, and I think we can afford to be picky at this point. Alright, here's my review of Pong. Miss Pac-Man is actually on the list. Well, one moment. What is this nonsense? Piss off. Now you guys are awesome. Do not piss off. I'm just getting bombarded here. Go away. Okay. Now to Google this, because I don't know where to go. I actually legitimately don't know where it wants me to go. I know, it's like, oh, go to that red thing. Yeah, but I can't get through the door that goes that way. And the other way is apparently a complete dead end? Question mark? So I've tried both ways. Time to look it up. Kidding. Walk through. This section is a stub. Help us expand it, please. Okay. I mean, that doesn't really surprise me, Don Crow. Of course, it's just raw text, because formatting is for losers. Apparently there's a grapple spot, so there is a pixel I missed somewhere. That is actually the answer. Jesus Christ. I stumbled into the last one completely by accident. So far, I'm leaning towards a gameplay negative and a story positive for this mode. We'll see what I think of it in a bit, because this is Chapter 2 of 5. So somewhere over here, or down there, actually. It's down there, it's down there. Spiel. Here, there's a thing. Just gonna run around until I see a prompt. Yep, there it is. I don't even want to know why that didn't show up before, and I don't care. Let's get a bit better weaponry equipped for no reason. I'll recognize this area. Oh, sure, now I find a red. Hello. Why are there so many of these things roaming around here? Why is that a thing? Well, I don't know what a calendar is in that context, Disco. But...
I forgot something. You guys go on ahead. Louis.
Hey, señorita. Got a light and some smokes to go with it to make my day?
Where's the sample?
Okay, we skipped the foreplay. As a matter of fact, I was just going to get it. Where's the love, baby?
Sounds like fun to me. Just hurry up.
Okay, lady. Where do you stand on all of this? Exactly what kind of group are you working for?
There are some things in the world better off not knowing. This is one of them.
Fine. I can take a hint. I don't care who you are, as long as you get rid of that old man and his religious friends.
Yeah, I work for the most powerful and possibly most threatening person on the entire planet.
Among all the people involved in this, Luis Serra has the least entanglements. He works for no organization, preferring to move on his own. I'm the one who told the organization of his importance. I did it because I like him. His history betrays an enthusiasm I once shared. It was a stroke of luck that I happened to intercept his email for help. It seems he can't trust the police, so he sent the email to an old friend from college. He must have thought his friend was still alive. At any rate, that's how I managed to find him. Apparently, he's been conducting his own investigation of the cult while doing research on Las Plagas. A brilliant scientist. He's accumulated a pile of data and pieced it all together. Must be why Sadler hired him. Too bad Sarah's snooping has aroused his suspicion. When I told him who I was, he practically begged to be taken into custody. He needed protection. He said, I have no love for Las Plagas or this stupid cult. I want out. I just want peace and quiet again. I ordered him to bring me a Master Plaga specimen, a sample for evidence. Looks like he's one of the few people whom Sadler actually trusts. Tracking him down and getting my hands on the sample shouldn't be difficult. I doubt the cult will take kindly to his escape, though. I'll have to guide this along if I want it to go smoothly.
Oh no, she's totally FBI. Trust us.
Put your hands where I can see them.
Sorry, but following a lady's lead just isn't my style.
Put them up now.
Bit of advice, try using knives next time. Works better for close encounters.
Leon. Long time no see.
Ada. So it is true.
True? About what?
You, working with Wesker.
I see you've been doing your homework.
Why, Ada?
What's it to you?
Why are you here? Why'd you show up like this?
See you around.
Ada!
Listen, if it works for Superman, it can work for Ada.
Luis has succeeded in recovering the sample. He's waiting in the castle. Get in contact with him, ASAP.
Understood.
And that U.S. government lapdog, Leon.
If you do happen to encounter him, put him out of commission. We can't let him interfere with our plans.
He has no idea what's going on. He's nothing we need to worry about.
He's a survivor of Raccoon City. We can do without the extra distraction. Take him out.
Leon.
Yeah, Mona. Go kill Max. I mean... No, that's totally what I mean. Chris just walks up to Leon like, "What are you doing?" Smack. Leon's like, "Ah, hey." Smack. "Hey, stop that." "Never." Smack.
Welcome. Got a selection of good things on. What are you selling? What are you buying? What are you selling? Is that all? Is that all, stranger? Is that all?
Yes.
Is that all? Is that all? Is that all? Thank you. What are you buying? Is that all? Thank you. Come back anytime.
Well, you see, Venters, he's just that good. Or he can teleport, or, God, I don't even know what. Excuse me. Time to use the villagers' greatest weakness against them. Or I guess these are cultists, whatever. Yeah, Wesker's just kind of like, eh. I got stuff going on, you know? I mean, TARDISes are supposed to, you know, blend in with their surroundings, so that makes sense, right? Around. There we go, this way. Yeah. Go right. Go ahead, Lo. I want to go this way, don't I? Yeah, there it is. Alright, game, where do you want me to go? Let me guess, there's a specific spot. In fact, I would bet money that's what it wants me to do. Okay, so this is east. Listen. Piss off. Not you, Zactef. Sorry, I was talking to the guy I just shot with a shotgun. Unless that was you, Zactef? Oh my god! That's everything. Okay, he does not like the fact that I shot him with a shotgun. So let's make up for that. All better. Yeah, I don't know where that is, though. I actually know this maze reasonably well, so if I knew where I was going, I could probably get there. But I don't, so I don't. I'm just kind of guessing. and waiting for a prompt to show up to be like... Because I'm anticipating what it really wants me to do is it wants me to go ahead and do that thing where I, go out. The entrance. Well, this is actually the entrance right here. The door won't open. It must be locked. I'd better check somewhere else. It's true, the Avengers will just up the difficulty. Like, oh, you've got Avengers in your inventory now. Well, in that case. Sucks to be you. Well, that was not helpful. I always put my rifle ammo inside a chest in the middle of a hedge maze. Make sure it's safe, you know. You can never be too careful in this day and age. Alright, to the walkthrough. Terrible directions. And also arguably useless to us, so... so let's go this way. Excuse me. Very rude. About frickin' time. Sorry, not you. Oh, good! Exclamation mark. It's only taken about 2 months, period. Next time I swear I'll try to get you a gift that's a little more user-friendly, period. By the way, your package arrived today, period. I love my mother to death, but she is astonishingly tech unsavvy, and she was unable to get her Kindle working that I got her. For about 2 months. It's a little under 2 months, but, you know, it's pretty close. Man, I love these drums. It was one of those situations where I knew that if I was in person, I could probably have it fixed inside of 2 minutes. But, yeah. This is where we started. Run to the steps. A few Ganados will approach. Someone is shooting darts, but they won't be a problem. Kill the goons. Up the steps, over to the other side, turn left to get the chest. Okay. Boo. You know what? I'll take it, but that's not really what I was going for. And we're dead. Okay. Where do you want me to go, game? Just tell me where you want me to go and I can figure it out. Then just follow the path straight. Past the room with the brewer. Bring it down. Just this thing right here. Past it. Okay, that didn't happen. Can I freaking help you? This guy really is rude. Okay. Okay. I'm actually confused. The walkthrough says to go to the gate we were just standing at. The one we can't interact with, and isn't really open. That makes perfect sense, Loke. After all, nothing whatsoever tells me that. So it's the only possible solution here. Yeah, I'm not impressed with the gameplay axis of this so far. I gotta be real. It's neat narratively to see that side of things. Alright, there's no collision box while it's popping out. Okay, well, let's kill people, I guess. Not overly fond of those things. Yeah, this is... Oh, here we go, here we go. We did it. We triggered a cutscene. That's what we wanted. Back over here. Yep. Yeah, Nemesis is just chasing me. Banging his drum. Like you do. This is for killing me last time. Okay, where am I going now?
Mátalo!
Nah, it's okay. It's just whatever, you know. Damn it, Leon. This is for you, not me.
Aquí está.
That is an extremely sturdy lock, I gotta say. That is ridiculously sturdy. That lock is going on to win contests, that's all I'm saying. Where the hell am I? Oh, that sucks. Do you have to do the thing like you're gonna bite me? You're not actually a zombie, you realize that, right? Ada! Ada! Work with me here. Worst enemy in the game? Honestly, probably these guys. Especially without melee. The generator's got nothing on these things. Especially since they move so fast and, well, you kind of can't in this game. It's not how the game is structured. Anyways. What? I do not even care at this point.
Muere, 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 muere. ¡Mátalo!
Okay, well, that works. Okay, well, I need a thing to go there. Okay, I can understand that.
Morir. Allí
Need
está.
to find a thing. Yes, go head low. Always remember to go head low. They really want me to use the TMP. Like, really badly.
Welcome. Got a selection of good. What are you selling? Is that all? Thank you. Is that all? Thank you. Is that all? Thank you. What are you buying? Is that all? Thank you. Is that...
Oh, fine. TMP get.
Thank you. Come.
Can I just say how extremely unintuitive it is to constantly hit the arrow keys and then jump up to hit backspace to pick up and drop things? God, who actually did this? Who sat down? I know. There's a way to rebind it. That's cool. Who did this? Who decided that backspace was the pick up and put down button? Explain that to me. Apparently not, Emperor Larian. I should have just been playing the Dreamcast this whole time. Obviously. It reminds me of an old Dilbert comic. I'll just make this the command for them to do this, and if they have any issues with it, they can just edit the source code themselves. The command will be Shift R plus 367. Because it's the most logical thing for them, obviously. Oh. See you around, Cubic. Merry Christmas. Do have a good one. You know what's really gonna annoy me? There's a chance, a decent chance, that I'll beat this game in time to do a rumination. I'm gonna have to make a choice. Do I want to do a rumination with a sore throat, or just put it off until later and waste the time? And I'm not happy about that. You ever talk for 30 minutes with a sore throat? 'Cause I have. Hello. I could always just not do the rumination. Trust me, I actually thought about it. I legitimately do not think I can do this game to credit with regards to ruminations. I really actually don't. That's the keyboard, not the game. I mean, the game's controls are not good, but the keyboard is making it much worse. Oh, did I answer something? I think I did. It's reasonably impressive. By which I mean it's incredibly impressive. Better than I did. That's for certain. Trust me, Zactef. Every now and again I think I should just pull the trigger on not doing game ruminations anymore and just be done with it. Hey, look, Leon's using a gun I never even got.
Leon, I'm sorry, but I can't be seen with you.
Abso-frickin-lutely not, Ross. I am not that insane. Besides, to be perfectly blunt, I don't think MMOs fit the rumination concept at all.
Leon! I got it!
Sorry, Luis.
Louis!
That's true. Luis was seen with him and then immediately died. That's how that works. Where's the eyeball? You can't have giant claws or tentacles without an eyeball, Sadler.
I have the sample. You serve me no purpose.
Sadler!
My boy Salazar will make sure you follow the same fate.
I'd kill you myself, but, you know, Bond villain.
Stay with me, Louis. I am a researcher, hired by Sadler. He found out what I was up to. Don't talk. Here. It should suppress growth of the parasite. The sample. Sadler took it. You have to get it back. Louis! Louis!
Ada over to the side. His name was Luis, you stupid prick.
I found Luis. Unfortunately, a bit too late.
Did you retrieve the sample?
No, Sadler has it.
There will be another time. Have you had a chance to eliminate Leon?
Not yet.
If that's the case, then maybe we can capitalize on his little lucky streak. Take advantage of the distraction he is causing for Sadler and his followers to retrieve the sample.
Jack Krauser has been the subject of extensive study and research by the organization. His skills and personality have been tested both on and off the battlefield. If he weren't the best, he would become a liability that would jeopardize the rest of us. My conclusion? He's a great soldier. No more, no less. As long as he's well compensated, he shouldn't cause any problems for us.
Like you, Ada. He's an American.
If he does start to get restless, I can take care of him. I've studied his combat style and can deal with that arm of his if necessary. Krauser answers directly to Wesker, and it was Wesker who decided that Krauser should be sent to spy on the cult. He also decided to send me along. I wonder if it wasn't to keep an eye on Krauser. No doubt, Krauser has already fallen to the temptation of Las Plagas and the power they represent. This could have dire consequences for the organization. On some level, however, this may be a necessary development, as his role is to disrupt this farce of a play. That said, the stage and its players will ultimately come crashing down in the end. bad luck for him. But he'll play the patsy in the end and take the fall for all of us. That's why I need to make sure things keep going exactly as they are.
Because I am pure evil. I mean, sorry, femme fatale. That's the term. That's the term. Oh, absolutely, Zactad. Might not be able to fight him one-on-one, but he'd at least be able to maneuver around him.
What's the news on our friend, Leon?
He's not making it easy. The sample?
Sadler's got it. It seems he sniffed out our little game.
Perfect.
Just so we understand each other clearly, I don't trust you, nor does Wesker. If you try to do anything clever, I will kill you.
Is that so? You know, I met Wesker long before you.
We'll see soon enough if you did.
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh, absolutely, Luke. I mean, they really took Wesker in a completely new direction in 5.
Quite a jolly mess he's made, that Leon, but all for the better. Sadler's people have fallen into a panic. Their destruction is only a matter of time now.
Once he gets Ashley back, his job will be finished. He'll no longer be a factor.
No, I'm leaving Leon to Krauser. Hurry up and retrieve the sample.
Maybe you forgot, Wesker. I don't always play by your rules.
What? She just has a little thing for her phone. That's actually kind of awesome. Yeah, exactly, Kira White Noise. Alright. Hey, do you have anything to sell?
Welcome.
I was hoping to get some high heels that are slightly higher. I want to be standing on tippy toe in combat. Could you help me with that, please?
Is that all?
Cool.
Come back anytime.
In this room. Get me out of here. Mr. Wizard. How do I... There we go. Listen, if a woman can outrace a T-Rex in high heels, I think she's got this. No, I can't get the cat. Oh. And we're dead. No, it's... there's a scene... Oh, God, I shouldn't say that. There's a scene that, last I checked, has her running away from a T-Rex in high heels. Although I haven't seen that movie a second time to verify, and in all honesty, I never plan to. I don't know, Luke. Honestly, there's a lot of low-powered but high-influence people in Marvel already. Excuse me. Excuse me? Oh my god. Okay. That. There we go. We're okay. We're okay. We're alright. We're alright. That being said, I don't know what Wesker would want. Other than to find some way to up his personal power level, which you can do in Marvel, so that might be his overall goal. Is that a ship? That's a ship, okay. I mean, sure, Wesker's superhuman, but, I mean, you throw him up against... I mean, Marvel has a very wide range of power level, you know? Like a really, really wide range. And it goes way up from Wesker. That's right, he must begin a new man. Oh, for Christ's sakes! Well, this is my life now. Yeah, what's funny is the Hulk isn't even as high tier as it gets. Oh, he's high tier, and I don't want to sound like he isn't. It's just, you know, it goes up from the Hulk. Kind of point, really. Yeah, we're dead. How far back are we? It's not terrible. I will grab this, though. He is, Loke. It just, my statement is still true. Even the World Breaker, you can go up from there. Hell, Thanos isn't even actually all that high tier, as bizarre as that sounds. He worked partially because he wasn't super high tier. Yeah, we're dead. And yeah, honestly, I wasn't even thinking about the comics because the comics are the comics. They're absolutely ludicrously stupid. In terms of tier, I mean. Yeah, what's funny is I personally do enjoy the powerful archetype thing that has been used since forever. But I guess, I don't know, for me, mentally, there's always kind of a gap there, you know? Or a ceiling might be a better way to phrase that. Like, I see Magneto who can lift a train with his mind, and I think, damn, that's really powerful. Magneto, in the comics, by the way, can affect the entirety of the entire Earth's magnetosphere at the same time by himself. So. But no, I think they could do something with Wesker. After all, you know, Kingpin, right? Granted, Kingpin is very strong and very skilled for a human, but, you know, he has accomplished plenty without being a superpowered individual, you know? Handles, interestingly. Which isn't exactly what happened in the comics, Larry. They upped the stakes with the villains, so they upped the power with the heroes, so they upped the stakes with the villain. Creep, creep, creep. Sometimes referred to as the DBZ phenomenon. Although, in fairness, the comics have been doing it for longer, but, you know, whatever. Really? Why do you have this many cannons on this ship? Think about this for a second. Think about this! Look at all these! They just have all these guns on this thing. They just do. That's just the thing now. They have their own private Star Destroyer in here. I was just about to say, all these guns are pop-outs, too. Think about how much space that takes up. I don't even want to think about how much space they've got to try and keep the ammo magazines, plural, going. This thing handles like it's drunk. Okay. How expensive that ship was. was actually just debating that in my head, Sierra Mike. I was leaning towards Destroyer, but the profile feels wrong for that. Then again, they could literally be mix and matching just to try and make it not look like any real-life ship. So, because that's a thing some people will do. Okay. Please don't shoot me. Thank you. There you are. Go away. Go away. Thank you. We're going Zack Teft. We don't need saves. Apparently. Yeah, I think I could see Wesker being like, alright, I need to upscale. I need to punch above my weight class. And that would probably be his overall goal. At least for a while. The really funny thing is, in the Marvel's universe, there's so many different ways he could do that. Like, he has all of the options to level up. So, you'd be a little spoiled for choice for how you want to apply him. I don't know, though. Wesker's a lot of things, but charismatic in-universe is not one of them. I'm not sure he'd be able to convince anyone to turn on anyone else without, you know, outthinking them, essentially. It's a good question, Valvedrix. I only got it to 80 today, and let me tell you, it was a long, hard drive. Actually, I did run into a few bugs doing that, but, you know, whatever. That being said, I will say that Monk is in the running along with 3 other classes for the melee class I pushed to 90. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do with that. That being said, Monk does have one of the dumbest abilities in the game. I forget what it's called. Anegate or something like that. Like, I get it. I get what it's for. It's still dumb. Okay, what am I missing here? This is where we came from.
Enough talk. Die, comrade!
Mash X, then mash C, and then mash X. Oh. And then die because I didn't think... Yeah, this is the one I actually referenced. Where he just kind of slowly drives it into you. How many times do you think I died to that QTE, if a mail word? What's Blitz do again?
Almost let it slip. Enough
Lots?
talk.
Yeah, that's a
Die,
good guess.
comrade.
Anyone want to care to tell FM Aelbert how many times I died?
Ada! Well, if it isn't the bitch in the red dress.
Looks like we have the upper hand here.
You may be able to prolong your life, but it's not like you can escape your inevitable death, is it?
You knew each other?
More or less. Maybe it's about time you told me the reason why you're here.
Maybe some other time.
So since nobody answered Aylward's question, the answer is 0. I did it my first try.
Leon S. Kennedy. Perhaps the most essential part of this mission. This story wouldn't be complete without him and his formidable survival skills. He has what it takes to survive against overwhelming odds. I've seen him do it before. And he's improved since then. Practically a genius, he has smarts and he knows how to use them. On top of that, his service as a government agent has toughened him up. I'll work behind the scenes to make him think he's the primary player here, though it may be naive of me to think that'll be easy. Considering the involvement of both Sadler and Krauser, the possibility of unforeseen problems is there. But I need him in the supporting role for me to achieve my goals. I'll do whatever it takes to keep him in his place and make this all go smoothly.
Yeah, no, Leon's totally a genius.
His role didn't exist at all until a few months ago. Back then, my role was much simpler too. But that was before the president's daughter was abducted and Leon was dispatched alone to find her. Talk about a major script revision. I don't think I need to worry. Leon's been through worse and always comes up smelling like roses. His consistent luck is part of the reason why I have absolute and unshakable faith in my vision of what's in store for him.
A lot of sex. No, I'm sorry. With Ada, obviously. So, okay, I remember what you're talking about now, Velvetrix. Obviously, I've only ever tried it out at a Target dummy. I'm not super fond of it, I'll admit. But at the same time, it flows very seamlessly into the normal combos, so that's whatever at that point. It'll take some work and memorization to really be able to use it properly. Hi, Mike! Oh, we're gonna have to watch Mike die again.
Report. Time is almost up.
Krauser's dead.
Really? Leon doesn't die easily. That's fine. We can use him to clean up Sadler for us. We'll let them fight it out. Neither one of them will manage to come out unharmed.
Easier said than done.
Either way, it's your job to clean up what's left of them when the fight is over. Don't forget who is running the show. Whatever happens, we can't let either of them live to see tomorrow. Our goal is to retrieve the sample. Take out anything that might interfere with our plans.
So here we are at the island again. Deja vu.
Welcome. Got a selection of good. What are you buying? Is that all?
Why about that?
Come back anytime.
I wonder if this works too. Let's find out. Yep, it appears to work. That's funny. Aw. Absolutely Plutonia. That would be his office, just plain and simple. Exactly the same so far, Baron. Other than the fact that occasionally I have to pixel hunt a little bit for the spot where it lets me do something. Action movie music. Because this is an action game. We swear. Please, just believe us. I say in Mercenaries mode, she's actually reasonably different. Here, not so much. Probably the triple minigun in Doom 4, Disco. If I had to pick one. How many of you guys are there? I know Leon's killing a bunch too, so like... Oh my god. Stop spawning. God, finally. I don't know, Disco. First move? That's easy, Loke. Low profile. And get some intel. Figure out where he is and what's going on in the world. Since it's obviously Earth, but it's just as obviously not his Earth. No, Kamek, you cannot! Okay, fine. Now you can. Well, because the gate's closed. You have until the gate opens up again to ask your question. Go. Well, you see, Kamek, some people, when they wake up in the morning, dress themselves. Some people have one of those big old things where, like, the outfit is, like, suspended in the air, and they have to just, like, jump into the outfit. That's what she did with this dress. Now, if she was being mean, she would turn to Leon and say, "Hey, Leon, can you help me zip this dress up?" And Leon would be like, and that would be the end of his sanity and mentality. Merry Christmas, Ross. I hope to see you for at least a little bit of Tales from the Borderlands. That's a good game. And if not that, for Undertale Chapter 5. And if not for that, well, that sucks. Yeah, Wallace and Gromit, that's a good way to put that. Excuse me. Yes, Leon's brain is constantly going, girl, girl, but only around Ada. Like, everyone, nobody else affects him. It's weird. He only has eyes for Ada. Can you imagine only wanting one person? God, how strange, crazy, and insane is that? like the idea that her dress is actually made of some super advanced, like, high resistance armor, effectively. Like, she is, for all intents and purposes, wearing armor. That probably isn't true, because this isn't a purely magical setting. But I've seen a few settings, you know, where magic exists, where there are people who wear robes and dresses and all that, and those things are armor, like suits of armor. In fact, I've used that in Primus before, where the Diracost run around in so much enchanted gear that I equate them to being mechs. Like mech warrior mechs. Except, you know, person.
Leon, you okay?
Yeah.
Depends on who you ask, if I'm Elwood. As I say, look, it's the same scene, but just worse in every way.
We have to get that parasite out of your body.
Yeah. But before that, I gotta save Ashley.
Fine. Let's split up.
We've been doing that the whole game. I know I said that last time, but, you know, whatever. So I'm apparently stuck in a time loop here. Nah, it's cool. I do like the premise of this mode. I do think it's badly constructed gameplay-wise. I really do. I was talking earlier about padding. I know this sounds weird considering how relatively short these missions are, but I do feel like the Ada missions are actually padded in terms of their design to make it take longer. So far what I'm thinking is 2 pluses to story, 1 for Wesker, 1 for just the mode. Yes, I'm biased. And then, you know, a negative for gameplay because it's just not fun. You'll notice I turned the cheats on during the ship mission because I just realized I didn't care. And I do want to do a rumination on this game. It's not going to be as good as this game deserves, but that's tough. I don't have time to do that, so it's going to be the rumination it gets. So yeah, I actually knew this was coming. Sure.
Oh, Krauser, I'm sorry. I jumped the gun when I reported you dead to Wesker. Think of all the paperwork I would have to fill out if you were to show up alive.
Is this it? Is it just this tiny arena? Oh my god, it is. Okay. That's not what I hit. But thank you, game.
Come on.
I should probably mention that the Krauser fight is probably the best fight in the game. The one in the vanilla game. So that's a little discouraging that this is all we got here. Well, that's cool too. That reload time is huge.
Come on.
I'm gonna escape and then tell you to come here. What? Krauser, I know you don't have much of a brain, but surely you have a brain, right? Okay, Okay, apparently the invincibility's still on. I thought I turned it off. Whatever. Well, they did turn it off, it just didn't flag, because that's how it works. Listen, browser. Stay dead, okay?
That's a large thing you have there. But I don't like it when men play rough.
Leon just choked you. Almost to death, actually. I mean, right? Like, okay. That's true, she did stab him for it. I'd give you that. Well, that was a dumb boss fight. What else you got for me, game? That's true, Leon is much more attractive than Wesker. And by Wesker, I mean Krauser, sorry. Wesker's more attractive than Leon.
Harbor an awesome power. Yet it seems you would rather choose death.
I'm taking Ashley back, whether you like it or not.
Ah, the audacity of youth.
Leon, now!
Still gross.
Move!
Let's go!
Kind of curious. Okay, yep. Sort of what I was expecting there. When did Metal Gear Solid 3 come out relative to this game? What reason? Curious. suppose that's par for the course. Whoop. Like, is that how I'm supposed to damage you, is to let you grab me? You're working. Packages, period. The one from Amazon should be opened quickly, comma. The other one can wait, period. Sorry, Ada, had to let you die so I could answer a Christmas question. You know, it's one of those weird things, right? It's like, hey, should I open this immediately? Or not? Is this food? Because, you know, presents tend to arrive before Christmas, and you gotta deal with that. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, so I've got to do something here. Admittedly, I don't see anything to do other than keep shooting him or stabbing him, and neither of those seem really good solutions. So what am I missing? Hello. Rude much? That's the other Doctor Who parallel, by the way. Bullets are useless. Even when it makes absolutely no sense for bullets to be useless. Bullets are useless. Okay, nothing up there. Nothing over here. No. Nothing over here. No. Nothing anywhere in the entire arena. That would explain it, Killer Bean. Freaking essential flags. Oh, whatever. Here. Essential this. Alright, I've wasted enough time with this. I would like to actually do a rumination on this at some point, so... What do we got here? Sadler! Wow, yeah, apparently we just need to shoot him in the head. That's interesting. Okay. Eyeballs aren't very bullet resistant. Just pro tip. Figured that out when out back in Raccoon City, actually. You know.
Thank you. This is going to be hard to explain at customs.
And then we die.
Ada!
Better try a new trick, cause that one's getting old. You okay?
I've been better.
What's so funny?
Oh, I think you know. The American prevailing is a cliché that only happens in your Hollywood movies. Oh, Mr. Kennedy, you entertain me. To show my appreciation, I will help you awaken from your world of clichés.
Still gross.
Ada, stand back.
Well, there's our objective. I was say, what does Wesker have? Because that's probably the, oh, come on. The most successful virus. But then again, I haven't played Revelations, so I don't know anything about that. He is, man. Have time for y'all. Even if I wasn't invincible, I'd still be doing what I'm doing right now. So, you know. Ooh.
Use this! Sorry, Leon. Hand it over.
Ada, you do know what this is.
And into the helicopter blades. Don't believe me?
Don't worry. I'll take good care of it.
Ada!
Here, catch. Better get a move on. See you around.
I like to think Mike actually survived, and that's him piloting the helicopter. mean, the explanation I would enjoy the most, if a male word, is as she's diving down, like, they do a slow-mo thing, and the helicopter blade's, like, right here, and she just goes, like, right by it. So she goes through the blades. So that was separate ways. Not super impressed, if I'm being completely honest. Yeah, it should have been more, and I mean, that's not a damning statement per se. It's just it wasn't super great. No, oh, whatever. Hey, there's the typewriter. Now, before we move forward, we have two big things we have to do.
Resident Evil 4.
Special 2. I don't even know what that one is. Oh yeah. Nope. That's it right there. That is the best cosmetic in the universe. But yeah, I think I mentioned this when I was doing my second and third and fourth playthrough. It was actually amusing to me just how incredibly short this game actually is if you just skip everything. But we need to get to our first merchant. Oh yeah, we need to do this too. Back to that in a minute.
Te voy a hacer picadillo.
But I'm just saying, I would totally wear this outfit in real life. That's all I'm saying. I will, Platonia. Since I can do that. Hold up. I can't here. I got you. There you go. By the way, thank you very much, Majdi. Always appreciate. If you happen to know where you want to put that, please let me know.
Un forastero!
I'm just kind of running to the first time I meet the merchant at this point. Also, am I wrong? I could have sworn this game had a form of New Game Plus.
Hey, acá!
Why do I not have New Game Plus? I mean, yeah, I get the costume, but... Does it load? Oh, okay, I can try load. I don't know if I'd say everyone, Mr. Red. These controls really do take some getting used to. I mean, I guess that makes sense, Plutonium. Bit of a shame, but it makes sense. I don't remember what I need to do to trigger the next sequence here. Is it just time-based? Is that all I'm doing? Is I'm just waiting? There we go. Okay. I don't know where the key is. Right, we're not even doing that step yet. Good to know. Onwards. Forget how long it is until we got to the first merchant. Jeez Louise. Like, this is taking a minute. I think RA2R did better. The speedrun modes. Or whatever you want to call those. Now that is a snazzy man running for his life right there. If you're gonna run for your life, you should run in style. He didn't have the outfit on in cutscenes. I am disappointed.
Feeble humans. Let us give you a...
Now!
14 tank class. Leon Kennedy. Finally! Okay, here we go. See,
Got a selection of... What are you selling? Is that all?
Okay.
Welcome. What are you buying? Not enough cash, stranger. Come
Okay, that's odd.
time.
Ah.
What are you selling?
I'm failing at cheating. That's what's going on at the moment.
Is that all? Thank you.
There. There we go.
What are you buying?
Alright. Damn. It's just... Yeah, no, it looks like we can't do it. All this! I got all the way here.
What are you buying?
It's all for nothing. God damn it. Whatever. Let's at least see what the New Game Plus is, shall we?
Got some rare things on sale. What are you buying?
Hey, look.
Is it... Thank you.
Give it to me. There it is. There's the infinite launcher.
Strange.
There we go.
Thank you. Stranger, stranger. Now that's a weapon.
Yeah, just, why not? Okay, fine. That's not gonna work, is it? Okay, I can do this. Damn, okay. That actually might work. There we go.
Thank you.
If you're wondering, this is what playing with this is like. It does keep all our treasures. I thought it did. Do you think it's time or kills? Always help the doggo. I like how there's an obvious path between the track path. That's just amusing to me. Oh wow, okay. Oh, you get to live. If you could call what you're doing living. Come down here. Come on down. Don't worry. I plan to show off the superior gun first. The typewriter. Hello? By the way, this thing has 10 firepower for a machine gun. I want you to think about that. Unfortunately, it's the boring one because we don't have the other outfit on. But someone who's alive? I can fix that. Come on, I'm out in the open. What more do you want from me? Come on. Come on! No. Where is everybody? Alright, fine. Let's go meet Mr. Chainsaw. Why? I just have an infinite power machine gun. There we go. Much better. Yeah, this is how you enjoy the game, right here. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Boo-ba-doo. Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else? Hey, it is kills. They ran out of people to throw at me. Thank you, Dark Leviathan. Always appreciate. Do you know what you'd like to put that towards? Alright. So. I've seen all I need to see. This game sucks. I don't know why anybody actually likes this game. It's terrible. I spit upon it too. Let's see. You get to keep treasures, money, equipment, unlocks, merchant stuff. Yeah, that's a good New Game Plus. The only thing that doesn't make it a really good New Game Plus is the fact that you can't carry it over to other difficulties. I get it, but it's that would be even better. So. Plus for New Game Plus. You got it, Dark Leviathan. Give me one moment. Nah, this game sucks, Zacto. Worst game ever. Alright, so. Resident Evil 4. Here we go. You're on Killer Bean. Alright, all roads. It doesn't apply. He did give animations a plus eventually. There's no audio spam issue, really. It doesn't apply, doesn't apply. Actually, did we give that a positive? Yep, we did. Okay, cool. So we'll put it here. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay. There's no bestiary to speak of. There's not really any backtracking in this game, good or bad. Camera is non-obtrusive. There is no co-op. Controls suck. Encounter rate is fine. Encounters are very good. We gave 2 positives for those. Controls did get 2 negatives. It's -1 and -2 on the sheet. Let's see. Roll up a little bit. Yeah, that's what I thought. No fast travel. Graphics. I'm gonna pass on graphics, actually, because I really feel like it's more a function of the story in this game. So we're gonna leave that there. I already mentioned the leveling thing. So this is actually really important for a Resident Evil game. Guidance and flow of exploration. No, Maz. I mean, it's nice to have the emergency button, but no. Let's do a little math while we're sitting here. This is my ASMR stream with the fire. As it happens, I was thinking the same thing, Plutonia. I don't think I noticed as much of it this time, because the camera kept doing that thing where it kept switching between my mouse camera and, like, the default camera, and then back again. But I do remember that being a thing, so absolutely. There is no boulder punching, that's true, and that does suck. Intro, we gave it +4. Itemization, we gave it +4. Guns, we gave it +4. Let's go forward a little bit. There's no log to speak of. The map. The map. I mean, it's not the worst map I've seen in gaming. I've seen much worse maps. But, oh yeah, sorry, here's my real ASMR stream. Just 10 hours of this. I mean, I don't feel like I can actually give a negative to this map. I kind of want to, because I don't like it, but it is at the very least serviceable. It's just not good, so I'm willing to just call that one a wash. That's a good question, actually, FM Aylward. I don't know. No, I'm gonna go with no on that. That would be an app. This is going to be fun doing this rumination. Oh, that would be an absence of a positive situation. We've got... There's no mod support. We did give that. There is New Game Plus. It definitely gets that positive. Positive. Outro got a positive. That's a good boss fight. That's not there. Padding is... Or, excuse me, padding. Pacing is very good. Although, ironically, it also gets a padding negative. Because, you know, separate ways. Yeah, in fact, we'll just put that there. We gave a quality of life thing. Replayability. Duh. Virtually any game that has a New Game Plus is probably going to get the Replay Plus. But I've played through this game 5 times now. Yeah, no. I don't even think that's debatable. No issues with that, no issues with that. That's not good, but it's not bad. What do we think about the sound design from a gameplay perspective? That's fine to give a plus for that. That doesn't exist, that doesn't exist, that doesn't exist. We gave a aggregate for that. None of that, none of that. I just realized I need to give the game another negative. Yeah, no, there were lots of times where I could tell what enemies were where just by hearing them, which is the definition of sound design on the gameplay axis. So, yes, definitely. I am going to have to give that other negative, though, which sucks. Whatever. Can't be too kind, can't be too cruel. Any other thoughts on gameplay that we haven't covered? I'm looking down here. Making sure we covered all that. Looks like we did. We already covered kit. Hell, I even mentioned builds, so it's actually 2. This silence is weird. I keep meaning to have music ready to go. Sometimes I remember. Sometimes I have music just there, ready to go. And then sometimes I forget. Because I have no brain. Doodads is on the story axis, so we're not there yet. Come on. 6 months. If nobody can think of anything else, I'd so and say plus 22 to gameplay, which is very good. That, if I might be so bold, I know some people are trying to be like, well, of course it is, but honestly, that's way better than I was expecting from this one. Brick design would also be under story. Oh, thank God. Music. Here, let's do this playlist. This is a good playlist. You know, I just realized 3 out of 6 negatives I gave were for the DLC. Story. Admittedly, not this game's strong point, because it's mostly cheese. If we were to take this game story very seriously, the narrative would plummet. So the Ashley section, that is actually a good thing to mention. You'll notice I gave neither a plus nor a negative to the Ashley sections, and that because I feel like they're ultimately a wash. I don't think they do anything really interesting, or fun, or engaging. But they're also not terrible. I didn't really have any particular issues with them. And honestly, only really lost them in one section during the island, which is just kind of the island problem. So. I'll go ahead and give a plus to animations for the story. Mostly for the cheesy, ridiculous ones. Atmosphere and tone we already gave. None of that, none of that, none of that. We gave that one. We gave that one. None of that, none of that, none of that. We did give the doodads plus. So we've talked about this off and on. External continuity. I'm just going to open the door on that one. What do we think about external continuity? What are you doing, Greg? Anyway, whatever. I know Plutonia's thoughts. Plutonia thinks that should be a negative, although that's on the gameplay axis, not the narrative one. But nevertheless, is this game made worse by the existence of other games, is really what that question boils down to. Yeah, I tend to agree. I don't think the other games make this game worse. We could certainly have a debate if we ever review Resident Evil 5 when it comes to external continuity, because Wesker is literally a different character there. I did give that. I didn't give that. A definite plus for that. Storytelling got several, I think. Making sure I have everything here. Actually, looks like I did. So, yeah, no, that appears to be it. We've kind of covered all the stuff. So, that leaves us with plus 14 to story. Any guesses on the golden number? Tabulate this here. As a reminder, and I'm going to keep saying this after basically every one of these things for the foreseeable future to make sure everyone's aware of how this works. The golden number is a variable that takes into account basically everything with regards to the construction of the game, including percentage, density, length, total score, all sorts of other fun stuff like that. 15 divided by 16. But more to the point, anything anything above 0 is good. It is net positive. That's how that works. 28 divided by 34. Sorry for looking at my keyboard for that, but this keyboard is so terrible I don't want to mistype. That would throw off everything. You don't want to enter a 2 instead of a 3. You know how formulas are. Anything above 0 is good. Anything in the 40 range is a very good game. Up into the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. When you get to about the 80s, that's when you're in the truly good stuff. Anything 100 plus is fantastic. Anything 200 plus is mind-bogglingly good. Don't listen to Disco in chat. He is extremely wrong. Huh. I am a little surprised by that. Pleasantly surprised, but still surprised. This game's golden number is 95.5. A very good game. That's actually quite impressive. But I stand by it. As always, I sit down and I think, and I'm like, okay, does that track? Does that feel right? Does that feel acceptable? And yeah, no, that feels about right. That feels like about the quality of the game I just played through. There were a couple of irritations, but if I'm being 100% honest with myself, most of those irritations were in the DLC. The main game only irritated me like 3 times total, and almost all of that had to do with this frickin' control issues. And the Krauser QTE. Yeah, no, that's about right. I love this, because this is like the 87th time that we've reviewed a game with its DLC, and the DLC has lowered the overall score. In fact, here, let's just do a quick thought exercise. If this game did not have its DLC at all... Hang on, let me find it again here. There it is. This would be a 13, and this would be a 25. Okay, that wouldn't raise it by much, but that would put it into the 100 range. Here, wait. 14 more. There we go. I hope you all have enjoyed. Tomorrow we're going to be playing Tales from the Borderlands. And we're going to be attempting and testing the review format on a game that barely has any gameplay on it. Thank you very much, Riker's Beard, as always. I'll put that towards Xenogears. Otherwise, I'm going to go... I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to pour some alcohol directly onto my throat to make this pain go down enough for me able to sit and record for like 40 minutes or however long it's going to be. I apologize in advance for the terrible, terrible rumination I'm about to record, but it's that or essentially not do it. So,